Okay, today we're going to take a look at the Explorer Bear EX75DW. This is a brand new 12 or 24 volt refrigerator. It is 79.3 quarts or 75 liters of space. It will run off a portable charge station, your truck, or it will plug in to the DC in your wall, and it comes with an adapter for that. The temperature ratings will go from 50 degrees to 40 degrees. It's pretty awesome because you don't need ice when you're going on road trips. So you can freeze some, you can fridge some, or you can have both freezer, whatever you need. It'll work for you. There's two different models. There is a black model and a white model. This is, of course, the white model. The compressor is an LG compressor. It's got a 3-year warranty on it, so you don't have to worry about that. When set to maximum cooling, it can get down to temperature in as little as 20 minutes with a much less power draw than a standard fridge. I've been testing this for about a month now, and I've done some wattage tests and see how easy it is to use and run and if it's reliable or not. And the fridge does come with a 12 volt plug-in adapter, and that's what I'm using here, and a DC wall outlet, so you can plug it in your house and use it. The way I've been using it, I've been getting it cold in the house and then putting it in the vehicle, so it's already cooled down, so it saves a little bit of energy. This is a dual compartment fridge, so you have two large to store your cold things. It has removable baskets so that you can pull stuff out and get the stuff as you need. There's 3 baskets, which makes it easy if you need to clean it out. There's very large capacity in each bin. There's drain plugs in the bottom of each fridge, so that way if you spill something or if you do use some ice in there, keep your ice cubes cool, you can drain it out. Makes it easy to clean. Each side has LED lights, so in the dark, you're not fumbling around a long time, wasting energy, looking for what you need. The inside of the fridge also has exposed temperature sensors, which actually increase the reliability and accuracy of the temperature readings of the fridge. Both compartments are large and have plenty of room for all kinds of stuff. The left compartment is 14 inches deep, 12 inches wide, and 15 inches across. The right side is a little bit smaller because it has the bump out for the compressor. It measures 14 inches deep, 15 inches across, and 12 inches wide, and it's only 6 inches deep in the lifted up area where the compressor is at. Here's a look of just some average items inside the fridge, so you can kind of get a look at, see how much it holds. The capacity is 106 soda cans or 85 bottles. So that's plenty for a weekend or a night, depending how much you drink. It has 2-inch thick walls, insulated, so it'll definitely keep your stuff cool and helps with the efficiency of the fridge. It has a sturdy metal body. It's no plastic. It does have plastic bumpers around the bottom, and this is plastic here, but magnets will stick to it just like a real fridge. It's got real sturdy riveted in handle holds that have springs. They're springy. The handles make the fridge really easy to move. I do recommend 2 people when you're moving it, especially if you've got it loaded down, but I'm able to get it in and out of the truck myself. So on the controls, there's 3 levels of battery protection: low, medium, and high, and that'll test your battery incoming voltage to make sure you're not stranded trying to keep your fridge cool. So that's good if you're plugging into your car lighter and using it with the car off. There's 2 different modes, Eco and Max, and that just is how hard the compressor works. The Max will definitely use a little more energy than the Eco to cool down the fridge. You can also change if it's Fahrenheit or Celsius, whichever you prefer. This fridge uses 2.8 amp hours of energy at an ambient temperature of 77 degrees. It's really quiet. You can barely hear it running. My home fridge is louder than this one. I did a prolonged temperature testing on this to get a good feel of it and make sure it's gonna work. I set the right fridge to freeze, room 2, to as low as the fridge would go. So I took it down to -2, and the other side, the bigger one, I took to the fridge mode, set it to about 35 degrees. My ambient office temperature was 69 degrees, where I tested this at. I used 0.56 kilowatt hours average when testing. Here's some charts of the ambient temperatures in this while I was doing testings over a 24-hour period. During testing, we took this thing to an Asian market, which was about 2.5 hours away. We knew we were going to get some cold food, and it was really nice because we could load it up, didn't have to worry about getting ice and making sure everything stayed cool. It kept all the food out of the danger zone. Traveling home, our frozen stuff was still frozen, our cold stuff was just fine, and it worked really well during that test. The only negatives I've found on the fridge are the handles rattle a little bit, and I plan to just take some foam and shove it in there. If you have the fridge in your passenger compartment, it does make a little noise with those rattling, but that was all that I noticed. So all in all, this is a really efficient fridge. I really recommend it. Whether you're a hardcore overlander, off-roader, or just a family going on a weekend camping trip, this is definitely the fridge to have. Saves you on ice. You don't need to do anything to get ice. You can even make your own ice in it with some ice cube trays. So this is a definitely recommended fridge. I definitely think you should get one if you're looking at the fridges for your camper, RV, or just camping.